Hello guys, welcome back to Sam. Yes, I've been very quiet for some time, people. Yeah, I needed to be quiet, really quiet. I needed to be. It was really very important for me. Not like I've been mental health wise, but literally from a personal life because um, I come from Zimrite, a culture which has taught us so many things about life. One of the things which we're taught from a young age is this: any person who's from any person who's born, like any of my mother's sisters are literally my mothers. So we don't do like what you do in Botswana, where when you see your mother's sister, you call them your auntie, and your auntie really does not give that, you know, that foundation of what is expected to be treated of your mother's sister according to my culture. I don't disagree. I don't come against the culture and say it is wrong. However, you've done it. No, I'm telling you on my side, each and every person who is from my mother's side, who is a sister to my mother, is my mother. Literally, with whether my mother is there or what, when they're together or there are two of them, I have two biological mothers who are there. That's how deep it is. So during my growth, growing up, there was a time when my mom was in this country while I was at home in Zim. I was raised by mostly by my mom's mother, my grandmother. Then, of course, at some point, her sisters did raise me. So I literally grew up with I literally grew up with my mothers as well while I was growing up. Literally my parents. So I never take that for granted. Never, no matter however I look at it, these people are the reasons why I am who I am today. They literally created the foundation for me. They literally made me who I am. I look at myself in the mirror, and some of the lessons that they taught me in the years that I spent with them are what shaped me to become the person I am. Whatever my mother celebrate right now, whatever my father celebrate right now, looking at me, or whatever people really appreciate of me when they look at me right now, I don't take it for granted to people who literally worked so hard to build it up to become the person I am really. Yes, you might be confused. Why am I talking about? I'm going somewhere, people. It's really important. So, in all this lifetime that I've lived, I always, even though sometimes at some point I don't reach out as much as I can, I always try by means to communicate with them whenever I get the opportunity to talk to them, even on a call, because what has happened really because of the situation in my country, the situation, the mess that is there, it has created this division between my parents and their siblings. It has created a serious division. For example, my mom, she's in both. Her sister, her sisters, some are in South Africa, some are in Zimbabwe. They're literally everywhere. And of course, the children are growing up. Me, my younger sisters from them as well, and what, because they do have their own children who are my brothers and sisters. That's how serious it is. Whatever that happens, as I am the elder son of all the sisters of my mother, I'm the elder son who follows. So I literally have some, my siblings, my sisters, and my brothers. Whatever that I say, they listen to because it is a sign of respect which we were taught and we were meant to grow under from a young age. This is what made me, this is what, to learn to respect people, to understand that I'm not just an island. It's not only my mother's hard work or my father's hard work that brought me to become the person I am. There is a flock of people that are behind, which maybe I might not see time to time now like I used to because of the division over the movement of different nations, but there are people who played a part to make me who I am. So why have I not been available so many times in the month of December? Well, a few months back, 2 months to be exact, my mother had to had to go to Cape Town because her sister was sick. The one, I think, the my mom is, in terms of girl child, she was the second born. There was another one in between her, the one who was sick, and my mom. So because she's the elder sister, she had to go see what is happening with the sibling, being with her, help her out because she had the younger daughter there. My sister, she had a young daughter, and they lived there for some time. I think almost 2 months. I think because I think she left around, is it no, October going to November. Went there and she had been in the hospital for all this long, trying to find out what was wrong with her. It took so much out of what was they were exhausting trying to find out, and the doctors were like, we really cannot help you with this. I would advise that you can go to Zim, try to find some specialists who can help you with this, because we don't really know what's happening. And if the more you spend time here in South Africa and Cape Town, it's not gonna work well for you guys. So I would advise you to go away to Zim. And that's exactly what happened. Earlier in December, they went to Zim to try and reach out and sit and actually be with the specialists. And in doing so, it turned out that really it was kind of too late. I would want to say that. It was kind of too late that when they arrived there, they could not find help in the right moment, in the right time. Things just went sideways. You could not find the right doctors. Things did not really look so well. Yes, she went to the hospital, but it did not really go according to plan. And in all those things, unfortunately, my mom's sister, who's my mom, passed away on the 20, on the 25th of December. On the Christmas day, that's when she passed away. And you understand how it feels like when you lose a family member, when you lose some people who are very close to you, how you deal with it, how I'm telling you, people, really, I'm standing here speaking 5 days later, and it took a lot. I was really, really broken, really, really broken. And it was not only me, because, and the first time when this happened, because of the kind of a person I am, because of what I spend most of the time doing, in same, I was more in, of, spending most of my time trying to find out how are my mom siblings, like how is my mom, how, because remember there are other sisters as well, how are they, trying to find them, trying to console them, trying to help them in the grieving moment. And as well as my mom, I was trying by means to reach out because I could not make it for the funeral there, but as much as I could help, I could only do what I could do while I was this side. As I continued doing, I think the burial was actually yesterday. And in all this time that I've been working so hard to help people, it literally hit me when it was now happening, when I was now receiving pictures and stuff, people giving me confirmation. Because in my head, I did not believe that it actually happened. I did not believe it actually happened until I literally had the conversation with her son, who was the firstborn, my brother, and he was telling me that, man, I saw mom is really gone. It has been really difficult. I don't really know how to deal with it. And I think at some point you started discovering that you don't really know how to deal with grief when it actually hits. You don't really know how to deal with the loss of a loved one, somebody who's really, really close to you. You never know. You never know the right words to say. Because there is an angel over there who's gone, who has fought so many battles that I've seen with my eyes, who has done so much, not only for me, but so many people. There are so many people with so many testimonies that they can come up and tell you about this woman, what kind of a person she was, what she, or how much she always sacrificed for others rather than herself. She has always been willing to put so much for everyone. She literally went to the grave fighting for the people she loves, for the people she loves. She literally sacrificed so much so that her children could get as much as they can. And now she's gone. And as I was talking to my brother, we were looking at some of the promises which we were made to our parents, that we're going to buy this for them, we're going to do what, looking that we were not able to do so. She literally went before we were able to achieve some of the dreams and the things that we had written down and promised that we were going to fulfill. That hits different for a child. Trust me, from any position, wherever you are, trust me, so many people who are dealing with grief. This hits so different from any child. It's been difficult, and I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to really recover from this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really working so hard to hold on my tears right now because they've been coming out so many times, and then now I'm losing to find the right things to say to myself. I always think that I'm the right person who always find the right words to say whenever I'm mostly down, and not this time. It has not really been working. It has not really been working. But the only thing I can say is this, Mom, I'm gonna miss you. Your jokes, your advices. You always said some interesting advices. Of all my mothers that I know, she was the one who was not willing to tell you the truth on anything. I'm literally telling you anything. It might be even talking about a boy understanding what's happening with a girl. Of all my mothers, she was the one who was literally straight to the point because the other ones were shy. The other ones could not really face up and say some of the things. She was always straight to the point. That's one thing I love about her. Because when you're with her, she always gave you the raw truth. She always gave you the real, legit, the real person she is. She would tell you if you're going the wrong way. She would literally tell you how much these things could lead to. That's one thing I love the most about it. Because one thing about my mothers, especially for my mom's family, one thing that I love about them, they're people who tells you the honest truth as it is. But at some point, some of the conversation that a child should have, especially a male child, should have with their mother, it was not always easy for some of them to do so. But her, she'll be like, some of these things you'll be having these conversations with your uncle, but trust me, we're living in the modern days. They'll never tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, and that's how she always starts. And I loved those conversations we would have. I remember when I was sometimes when I got married, when she was talking to her son, my brother, about everything that is happening, about how to follow the right way, the way I'd done it. And some of the things he touched were really, those touchy subjects, but you'll be like, if she doesn't say it, who else will say it? And that's what made it special. Because this woman, maybe that's how all mothers are like, really. That's what that's how all mothers are like. And mothers are willing to put or literally leave it all for their children, fight with everything they have until to their last breath, that they provide the best for their children. And I think this woman did really. I think my mom did. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her a lot. I'm gonna miss her a lot. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts, people. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me how to deal with grief because I've been really struggling at the moment. But the truth of the matter is this: I'm just missing my mother like crazy at the moment. All of them, I love them. Like it doesn't matter if it's my biological where I came from or who. All of them, they are always the same. Hence why I love them all. Maybe the thing I can only leave to people is this: if you have somebody you love, your mother, your father, hold them tightly, show them love, really be happy, don't just be moody, don't just be what, because you never know when they will no longer be in your life. And maybe you come and you contemplate, you think about a lot of things, because grief can hit you in a different way, really. And I've been dealing with that for some time now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.